टाइम हो रहा है रात के 8:30 और आज है डेट और आज है 10 तारीख को। आज हम 10 मिनट पढ़ेंगे। System software. Someday soon, your computer will be able to automatically diagnose and repair problems on its own, much like your body immune system. For now, however, your electronics are the risks from dangerous viruses and software failure. This chapter covers the things you need to know to protect your computer and data today, to prepare your tomorrow, including emphasis the key features of the operating system that control tablet and cell phones, discovering how operating system control and protect desktop and laptop computers, protecting your computer from viruses and performing important maintenance tasks. Kunal has just completed his formal education and now wants to join some professional training program. He finds his interest in gadgets and computer devices. He does not want to restrict his learning to hardware or software only. His teacher guides him to learn system software and tells him that system software coordinate the action and tasks of hardware and software. Unboxing time. Kunal has just completed his formal education and now wants to join some professional training program. He finds his interest in gadgets and computer devices. He does not want to restrict his learning to hardware or software only. His teacher guides him to learn system software and tells him that system software coordinate the action and tasks of hardware and software and also control the operation of computer hardware. The idea of learning system software strikes Kunal and he is now ready to take his career forward in domain. This chapter introduces operating system, which is the backbone of the computing system. System software. And users use application software to accomplish specific tasks. For example, we use word processing program to create letters, documents, and reports. However, end users also use system software, work with end users, application software, and computer hardware to handle the majority of technical details. For example, system software control where a word processing program is stored in memory, how commands are converted so that the system unit can process them, and where a completed document or file is saved. System software is not a single program, rather it is a collection or system of programs handle hundreds of technical details with little or no user's intervention. System software consists of four types of program. Operating system coordinate computer resources, provide an interface between user and computer and run application. Utilities perform specific tasks related to managing computer resources. Device driver are specialized programs that allow particular input or output devices to communicate with the rest of computer system. Language translator convert the programming instruction written by programmers into the language that computers understand and process. System software work and add software in computer hardware to handle technical details. Operating system. An operating system is a collection of programs that handles many of the technical details related to use of a computer to many ways. An operating system is the most important type of computer program. Without a functioning operating system, your computer will be useless. Function. Every computer has an operating system, and every operating system performs a variety of functions. These functions can be classified into three groups. Managing resources. Operating system coordinates all the resources of computer, including memory, processing, storage, and devices such as printer and monitor. They also monitor system performance, schedule tasks, provide security, and setup of the computer. Providing users interface. Operating system allow users to interact with application, program, and computer hardware. Thought a user interface. Originally, operating system used a character-based interface which users communicate with the operating system. Thought written commands such as copy a report to taxi. Today, most operating systems use a graphical user interface (GUI). As we discussed in chapter 3, GUI uses graphical documents such as icon and window, and a new features available with many operating systems. Each voice recognition. This allows users to interact with voice commands. Running application or operating system load and run applications such as word processor and spreadsheet. Most operating systems supports multitasking or the ability to switch between different applications stored in memory. With the multitasking, you could have Word and Excel running at the same time and switch easily between the two applications. The program that you are currently working on each described as running in background. The other programmer running in the background. Features. Starting or restarting a computer is called booting the system. There are two ways to boot computer, a warm boot and cold boot. A warm boot occurs when the computer is already on and you restart it without turning power off. A warm boot can be accomplished in several ways. For many computer systems, they can be restarted by simply pressing a sequence of keys. Starting a computer that has been turned off is called cool boot. They can be restarted by simply pressing a sequence of keys. Starting of the computer that has turned off is called cool boot. We typically interact with the operating system thought the graphical user interface. For doing this, operating system provides a place called the desktop that provides access to computer resources. Some important features common to most operating systems and application programs include icon, graphic representation for program, type of file or function, pointer, controlled by a mouse and changes shapes depending upon its current fixed function. For example, when shaped like an arrow, the pointer can be used to select items such as icon. Window, rectangle area for displaying information and running program. Menus, provide a list of options. Command that can be selected. Tabs, divided menus into major activity areas such as format and page layout. Dialogs box typically provide information or request input. Help, provide online assistance to operating system function and procedures. Gesture control. नहीं ये है. Gesture control. Gesture control. Features control. Touch and look features on touch-enabled devices. Most offices have filing cabinet that store important documents in folder. Similarly, most operating systems store data and program in a system or file and folder. Files are used to store data and program. Related files are stored within a folder for organization purpose. A folder can be contain other folders or subfolder. For example, you might organize your electronic files in the document folder on your hard disk. This folder could not contain other folders. Each name to indicate his content. One might be computer class and could contain all the files you have created. Categories. While there are hundreds of different operating systems, there are only three basic categories: Mbit, standalone, and network. Mbit operating system, also known as real-time operating system, RTOS, are entirely stored within a device. They control smartwatch, smartphone, video game system, a thousand of other small electronic devices typically designed for a specific application. Mbit operating systems are essential in an evolution of Internet of Things, where many everyday devices are able to communicate with one another, as discussed in chapter 1. Watch OS was developed by Apple exclusively for the Apple Watch. Power OS. Powell was developed by Powell Technology, specified for the Powell smartwatch. Blink smartwatch, created by Bangalore-based Whitworth, uses its own Marvin OS, which is based on Android and Intex. Smartwatch use Android KitKat, that Android was Powell OS wherever. Standalone operating system, also called as desktop operating system, controls a single desktop or laptop computer. This operating system is located on the computer hard disk. Often desktop computers and laptops are part of network. In this case, the desktop operating system works with the network to share and coordinate resources. Network operating systems are used to control and coordinate computers that are networked to or linked together. Many networks are small and connect only limited numbers of personal computers. Other networks, like those at college and universities, are very large and complex. These networks may be in universities are very large and complex. This network may include other similar networks and typically connect a variety of different types of computers. Network operating systems are typically located one of the connected computers hard disk called the network server. This computer coordinates all communication between the other's computer. Popular network operating systems include Linux, Windows Server, and Unix.